Eggs, this will really carry you through the egg section. So you can have eggs at any time of the day. Breakfast, we have suggestions for the omelet, but if you're in a pinch, you get home late, you don't know what to make, you can also throw eggs in at the end of the day as well. So with eggs, you want to do the same guidelines that you use for chicken. You want them to be more free range. We want to cut a lot of the pesticides, hormones, those things out of because you're going to get a lot more toxicity from these animal products than you do from your produce. So you're looking for more of your free range, cage-free eggs. Organic would be best. Natural, it doesn't hold a lot of weight, the word natural. I'm more looking for organic if we can get it. Again, you might spend a little bit more for the eggs, but you're going to get more bang for your buck when it comes to health on that side of things. So if you want to save, switch your eggs over. That's a place you don't want to skimp on. Get the more organic ones. We love these. It's a staple in the Living Good household. So let's keep moving. Alright, the meat section. So if you're a meat lover, this is huge, but if you're looking to save, the number one thing that you want to switch over to a higher quality are your meats. So you can skimp on organic on most all other produce or foods, but one thing you want to nail is your meats, your eggs, some of your dairy, because there's way more toxicity in a 2,000-pound cow than there is in a head of broccoli. Alright, so I want to point out some of the key meats for you to have what you're looking for. So we'll start with fish. So they got a great salmon, really large piece. You can eat off this for several days. With fish, you're going to want to have not farm raised, you're going to want to have it wild caught. And if you can get it organic, that's better as well. So you can see wild sockeye salmon, that's what you're looking for from that perspective from a meat. Then we go to chicken. Your chicken, you're going to want to have it more free range. Trader Joe's is a fantastic one. We use this chicken all the time. So at least you want it free range. If you can also get it organic, even better. And so such a great price point on that. We do a lot of chicken. We make it up on Sundays so we can eat off it with salads or whatever we want to do with it all week long. Okay? If we keep going, we'll go into some more of the beef. I should point out, if it is summertime or you do want to roast a hot dog, they got a great organic hot dog as well for the kids maybe as well. You can do that, just don't overdo it on the hot dogs. Alright, down this way we're looking for more of the beef side of things. When it comes to beef, you want it grass-fed. You don't want it grain-fed, and so the grain is going to make the cow inflame more. It's going to make it sicker faster. That's why they have to pump them full of antibiotics. So when you get grass-fed, you're not going to have antibiotics, you're not going to have the hormones, and 100% grass-fed. Fantastic meat right there for Trader Joe's. I love this in the package. Makes a great patty. Might taste just slightly different, but again, way healthier for your body. And if you're a steak lover, they have that for you as well from a perspective of organic steaks, 100% organic steaks. Again, you're going to cut down on a lot of the toxicity to have that. So there's your fish, we have your chicken, we have your beef. Now, if you do find turkey, you'd want to get that more natural, organic as well. I get a lot of questions on that. So meat's going to be a staple during this time. Don't do too much of it because we don't want to overdo it to turn it into sugar in the body, but you can enjoy some great meats, but that's one thing you need to change to cut down on the toxic load. You might spend a little bit more, but it's worth it. Let's keep moving. My favorite section, the cheese section. So this is a staple, again, in the Living Good household from a perspective. It's a great snack for you. You can use it on many foods, but you want to pick the right type, again, to cut down on the toxic load. So you're looking for raw, R-A-W, cheese. Now, that doesn't mean it's something weird or going to taste different. It's just how they process it. So the less you process the cheese, the better it's going to be and more nutrients that are going to be in it. So Trader Joe's has done a fantastic job. They actually have stickers and stars on the foods for us in our location. Now, they might not have this in the location depending on where you're watching this from to know exactly which one we're looking for. So they have gold/silver stars right on all of these labels, and right next to it they put the word raw. So it makes it really easy. Now you're going to have the resources to be able to look these up online for you, but they have a Parmesan one, there's a cheddar, there's an extra sharp cheddar, so I'll take any types of them with it, but that's a staple to have in the house. Huge, really gets me out of some jams if I am hungry during the night or something like that, but you're looking for raw forms of cheese. If you can get it organic, if you can get it grass-fed, even better, but at least raw to protect all the nutrients so you can get the most health out of it. All right, let's keep moving. More good fats. You can have butter all you want. Butter is fantastic for you, really healthy fat. Now, ideally you'd be looking for organic butter, but you definitely want it to be grass-fed again, and so you want those cows to be roaming free, less toxicity. So there's two types, especially at a place like Trader Joe's. Kerrygold is fantastic from a perspective of it's grass-fed cows. It isn't organic, but it is grass-fed. Now they do have an organic version as well. I like the unsalted. You get enough salt in your diet, so organic version of that. Again, healthy, cutting down on the toxic load, but you can enjoy and have butter. It's one of the great ways to get fat into your diet. A little trick, you can even put a tablespoon of this and a tablespoon of coconut oil in your coffee, mix it up, called bulletproof coffee, as a little substitute meal to get a lot of fat in. All right, let's keep moving. Alright, so we'll go into more produce for you to give you an idea. If you're looking for convenience and also saving money, this is the place. Trader Joe's is fantastic at this. Like this giant thing of blueberries. My son loves blueberries. They come out and he calls them Dados for some reason. I'm not really sure. But organic, really good for you. Don't do too many of them to spike the blood sugar level. But fantastic, super convenient, great price on that as well. If we keep moving down a little bit, we have Brussels sprouts. Might not be your cup of tea, but fantastic nutrients. Comes in a bag, simple to cook. Little sea salt on them, really good for you. Also butternut squash, another good option you can have. If we keep going, some of my favorites, especially for a snack, is to take some hummus or guacamole, which they have really good versions of those, and use something like the bagged broccoli. So then you don't have to like cut it up. It's easy. You can keep it in a cooler or take it on the go for yourself. But simple. It's all chopped up for you, nice little pieces. As well, if we keep coming, they also have cauliflower in that version. Another good snack-wise dip in hummus for a snack. Keep coming this way. Another staple you got to have in your house are the greens. That's how you get your nutrients. You're looking to put these in a salad, put them in a stir fry, put them in your smoothie. The staple one would be baby spinach, but you could do collard greens, you could do kale, you could do a mix of those, but you got to have those things in your household to get the greens in, get the nutrients, chuck your body full of nutrients, get the health going up. So huge section right here to make it easy, convenient, and inexpensive to get nutrients in your body and get healthy. Let's keep moving. Alright, there's tons of produce I could talk about, but let's touch base on fruit for a second. Now, if you're doing more of a no sugar plan, you can't be having any form of sugar going in. Most fruit is going to be sugar, but the ones you can have are grapefruits, Granny Smith apples, berries in moderations, limes, lemons. You can be having those. So from an apple perspective, you don't want the red apples, you're looking for green. And I know they don't taste quite as good as a red one does, but you'll get used to these. Now, Trader Joe's has a fantastic bag of these, great price point to be able to get to save you expense-wise. You can eat these just regular. You can dip them in the almond butter, as I said earlier. You can even juice them if you wanted to. But fantastic snack you can have. Comes in the bags, easy to get, easy to buy, cheap to buy. So that's a staple as far as fruit-wise. Grapefruit's the only other thing you're really looking for, and then some berries. Not a lot of fruit on this plan to make sure that you're not getting a lot of sugar in your body, but love the Granny Smith apples. Let's keep moving. Next stop is oil. Now in your house, it's really important the type of oil to make sure it's a clean fat. So vegetables, oils, and cotton seeds and soybeans are going to be very rancid to the body. So you want pure, clean oil. Best one, the one I use the most in the Living Good household, good old coconut oil, right? So you may spend just a touch more to get this oil in your house, but it lasts a long time, and we use it all of the time. And so it's just straight up organic virgin coconut oil. Really good price point on this, especially for Trader Joe's. Fantastic stuff. We always have this in the house. Now, we use this for cooking on higher heat because you can heat it up and it doesn't smoke. If your oil smokes, it's now gone rancid. So you have to watch that. So coconut you can heat really hot. Also an extra bonus that I just learned more about is avocado oil. Another one that has very high smoke point. Now you'll spend a little bit more to get this, but fantastic flavor, very healthy for your body. And then finally, your olive oils. Now with your olive oil, you want to be using one that's extra virgin. It's been cold pressed. And so cold pressed meaning that it wasn't heated in the process of making it. And so those are your criteria for the olive oil. If you can get it more organic, that's going to be better. Olive oil I use on salads. I use to cook eggs. We also use coconut oil to cook eggs. And anything high heat is going to be coconut oil or avocado oil. So that's a staple. Every other oil in your house has got to go. That's the ones you're going to want to have. Let's keep moving. Next stop, coconut milk. So important. So your dairy is going to have a lot more pesticides, hormones, those things in it. So you want to go for coconut milk. It's a great alternative. Trader Joe's has a fantastic coconut milk. So it comes in a can, the kind that we typically will get. When you flip it over and read the ingredient label, it literally says water and organic coconut. That's the good stuff, right? Exactly the way God made it. So coconut milk from the can. Now what I love about Trader Joe's is the inside lining of their cans do not contain BPA. BPA is a major hormone disruptor. They've taken a step for your health and made sure the inside of their cans are not lined with it. So you're getting healthy can for any canned good that you're getting, whether it's any beans or meats or anything like that. You got good versions of it. So coconut milk is a staple for your smoothies, good healthy fats. You're gonna need a lot of fat to burn fat. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. Some of my favorites in the store. Come this way. We're going to show you the good stuff. First stop is going to be almond butter. Now this is raw almond butter. When you're looking for almond butter, you don't want to have any other oils or types in it. And so when you look for it, literally ingredients label, raw almonds. That's it. So that's what you're looking for. So no oils found in this. That's what you're looking for. Now it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for the real stuff. Love almond butter. You can have it by the spoonful. You can dip apples in it as a good snack, but just a great staple always in the Living Good household. Another little side one here. I'll show you an extra. I love pickles. You love pickles? Easy, simple, approved, no sugar as well. So that's a little bonus for you. Let's move a little further. Snack-wise, nuts, best way to go. So big bag of nuts, make it now, put it in a big bag, and then you got it for late night. If you're hungry, you can grab that. During the day, if you're hungry, you can grab that, or a Granny Smith apple, or a hard-boiled egg. But I love the nut side of things to get your protein, get good fats in as well. So you're looking, when it comes to nuts, for the raw version. Like here's raw pecans that Trader Joe's has. Fantastic, got good flavor with it. Raw means they're not salted, they're not covered in sugar, they're not roasted. That's going to be bad oils, bad fats, and sugar. So you want to avoid that. So you got raw pecans. What else we got here? We're looking for raw almonds. They have little packages of these, which is so cool. You got a little snack pack. Makes it really convenient, really easy. Or you can buy the larger bag of the raw almonds. So really simple raw almonds there. You have raw walnuts, parts of those, halves. Really good. You also have your raw cashews. So I just make a big bag of these up. Last night I was on the go, wasn't able to eat dinner, but I had a bag of nuts with it. So I was able to suffice the cravings and things that I had. But raw is what we were looking for. Don't douse them with sugar, don't douse them with bad oils. So another fantastic snack for making your experience even better with Trader Joe's and just overall, so you don't get yourself into trouble and start slipping and eating those bad foods for you. So, all right.